Okay, time for a predictions in brief video. And this is going to be quite brief, and you'll have to forgive me because I'm working off two different sites here for my information. I'm working off the Strikeforce homepage, which seems to have the first 4 matches of the card written down. But I'm also then working off the secondary league of MMA Playground, which has merged its predictions of Strikeforce with the Touchy Palace fights, and I don't know exactly where one card finishes and the other one ends. So I'm going to do them all. We've got, this is in St Louis, and it's Henderson versus Babalu 2. The title match here is Dan Henderson versus Renato Sobral. I'm going to go for Dan Henderson on this. I can't, without research, remember who won the last one, but I do hope Henderson wins. I think he is ultimately the better fighter. I think he probably has more experience, and I do not like Sobral's attitude, really. Next match on the card is Robbie Lawler versus Matt Lindland. Interesting fight, this one. Matt Lindland obviously has an extensive record. He's also been around quite a lot. He's got a lot of experience. Robbie Lawler is fighting out of the Hit Squad gym. You know, it's funny because a lot of people got at me when I chose him over Manhoef. I'm actually going to choose him again here over Matt Lindland. So there we are. The next fight is quite interesting. Paul Daly versus Scott Smith. I still favour Paul Daly. I favour him stand-up versus most people. Now they've also got down here Bigfoot Silva versus Valentin Gin or something, Overeem. No idea about that one. On the second MMA Playground, now I don't know if this is on the Strikeforce card or if you've moved to the Touchy Palace card now, but I'm going to keep going. They've got James Irvin versus George Oliveira. I didn't realise that James Irvin had gone from the UFC, if that is the same person, which I think it is. I'm going to go for him winning that one. They've got Phil Collins versus John Alessio. Definitely going for John Alessio over that. Isaac DeJesus over Mike Miller, and I believe this is a title shot. I think Isaac is the present holder, and he's still considered the underdog. I'm definitely going for Mike Miller here. Tim McKenzie versus Seth Back, something or other, don't know, don't care. Benji Raddock versus Lucas Lopez, going for Benji Raddock there. And Danny Martinez versus Josiah Da Silva, don't know that one either. So there we are. This really is a complimentary video to the other predictions video that I'm making for the Ultimate Fighter Season 12 finale, which of course only has a very few cards on the bout. Bouts on the card even. Since we don't really know who's going to be who the finalists are yet, and it will be too late to make a video once I discover that. So that will just be something that I have to report on on squaredoctagon.com afterwards.